Good. Oh, where am I? Oh, God, I vanished. There I am. Oh, thank God. I forgot that I haven't manifested my physical form yet. I was actually in a dimension you couldn't perceive, so sorry about that. Dang. Okay, I think that's the first time that anybody has actually invoked my rights, but we gotta take care of this in order. There's a method to this madness. There's a procedure to follow, people. And that starts with good evening, everyone, all of you, each and every one of you, a brilliant light across the heavens, shining down on me and everyone. You're the real star here, folks. And we have a hello, a one of a kind, bespoke, handcrafted, artisanal hello for Nestor. Let me get that ready for you. And you know what? I'm gonna not make a goof out of this. This is gonna be a real heartfelt hello, Nestor. I don't think that, like, I know that there are people that have a higher streak than you right now, but that's largely because I think Twitch hates you and doesn't give you credit when you deserve it. Um, you have been here so much, and it really means the world to me to constantly have you show up when I go live. And it is my honor and my privilege to greet you. And I hope that I make you feel even a fraction of as welcome as you make me feel. Thank you. And uh, with that streak, we also have Prin with a 10 streak. Holy crap. That is awesome. And we have Weems with the rights of Eofatagan. So you get to explore me a little bit more. Which I guess we could talk about this a little bit. What do you want to know? Barring the social security of the meat husk that I wear when I traipse around in the mortal realms, I'm curious what inquiries you have into a great and unknowable cosmic being. While you're brewing on that, wolf wings. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did it a month and a half ago. That's right. Sorry. Um, Wolfwings, you could have just let it go. Weems felt special for a moment. Um, okay. Let me, while that's going on, let me invoke the rights of Da'ad Joke and plumb the ancient elder depths of knowledge for that which mortal sanity was never meant to bear. Oh, rights of Dodd Droke, impart upon me your cursed knowledge. What did the tree say when spring finally arrived? Oh, what a relief. All right, you get it? You get it? Relief? Because because the tree gets leaves because it's spring. All right. Obviously, I need to tap into more cursed knowledge for you all. What causes dry skin? A towel. Ah, 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 ah. Did you hear about the bossy man at the bar? Yeah, he ordered everyone around. uh, and I'll just take that sanity and I'll put it in the jar for later as a treat. Okay. I will go back. Da, 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 da. Where do you get your items? Your mug, the jacket, the little glasses. Okay, okay. So it's time that I come clean with you all. What you're seeing right now, while I can physically manifest it, is not a static form. I have no innately comprehensible form to, I don't want to say lesser beings because that sounds arrogant and I don't like that vibe. I will say beings that exist at lower dimensionality. And so this is the distillation. This is like, this is what the highlights. This is the cliff notes of an incomprehensible form, which still is not great for some people. See my interactions with H.P. Lovecraft, my interactions with the secret cult that runs and creates Dungeons and Dragons. You have no innately comprehensible form, and you must scream. We must scream. You scream. I scream. We all scream in horror. Uh, but I chose this because my aspect, my purpose, my being is about curiosity, exploration, and recording. My purpose is to know and to leave behind what I know. And so I kind of look like a nerd because that's what people associate with that. I have the glasses. I have the nerdy deep tin mug for Call of Cthulhu, you know. I have a cozy jacket and stuff like that. I'm sure if, I manifested in a way like this in an earlier time, I'd probably look like, some foppish, guy that would hang out in a salon and drink coffee and stuff like that with Voltaire and bullshit like that. Uh, I just hope there's Eldritch coffee in that mug. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. This is actually basically a hoodie. Focusing the cultural zeitgeist to give you a funny tiny hat. Uh, yeah, I kind of pulled a little bit of a play out of the Dream Horizons uh, playbook in associating with you all. I I'm a little weird in how I do this kind of thing. This is not how. If you summon another infinite name, it will not go like this. I will say that. They are more rigid in their interpretations of self. I definitely have a pipe within puffing range at some time. Don't talk to me until I've had my void sea bean water. Yeah, because I mean that's the thing, right? Is everything here is like the thing that casts the shadow into your world. So there is an infinite name that is the infinite name of all the things that embody coffee to some degree. You know, uh, whether you want it, you imagine that as the infinite name of energy, of warmth, or something like that, you know? So, but yeah, in a lot of ways, I am the exception that proves the rule for a lot of the infinite name stuff. I am a objective, unchanging being whose nature is to explore and grow. What Vatagan means to say is we're a bunch of goldfish being info dumped to. No, it's not exactly like that. It's more that we are two vastly different beings, and that I think that my purpose is to understand you better. And in doing so, hopefully, as much as is safe for you, that you understand me a little better. The marine biologist. But yeah, that's kind of my long rambling thing as to where I got these from. Manifested them. A little boring of an answer, but the why I manifest them, I guess, is the real friends we made along the way in this journey. Uh, but yeah, I hope everybody had a good day. Anybody do anything cool? Anybody got anything neat going on? I went out and I had a lot of crab. I had so much crab. I am full of crab. Now you've got to condense that into two quippy lines for Raiders on my desk tomorrow. Oh God, Morgan, let me get you your one of a kind bespoke artisanal handcrafted, um, lovingly soldered in place. Hello. Let's see. I'm gonna get my little friend. He has a very special message for you. Hello, Morgan. It's me, the Talking's Desk Possum. I just wanted to say hello. And I know what you're thinking. Beef dispatch. Oh no, no, he does not sound like that. Uh, let me see if I can find a picture of this little guy because he's a little goober. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's this boy. I just gotta get the thing and put it to where. I can easily access it. And then I'll throw it up on the screen for everybody that isn't in the Discord, because I'm just that nice a person. But if you want to be in the Discord, you could. There's literally no rule that says that you can't join the Discord, and there's nothing in the rules that says that a dog can't play basketball. At least not yet. Until big basketball tries to stop you. Where are you? Where are you? I saw you. I saw you. You're hiding now. Come out. Ah, here we go. This is my desk possum. He's Scrim. He's beautiful, isn't he? He's Scrim, and he sit. Ah! Sometimes we scrim together. Okay, sorry. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up. I survived. I am glad you survived, Morgan. Uh, little known fact. I think that you're a wonderful person. I enjoy watching you stream. I enjoy having you around. Weems, alas, Wimbledon is trying to be a good noodle, so I must away to go to bed. Oh yeah, there's been big storms going around. Get some rest. Take care. I am glad that you have been here. And again, you're wonderful. My plushy friends are some of my favorite friends. I adore all of you. Uh, that's like personal hello 6 or 7. Uh, Good luck with yard prep. Wanted to bother the streamer. Beef dispatch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Desk Possum. But yes, now I explode. Have fun, gamers. Be safe. Me when I send my local cow lad to deliver newsmail. Oh, you're awesome, Weems. I'm gonna, I'm gonna throw you in the dryer. Desk Possum, very handy pal to have. It looks like. Get in that Discord. Ah! Desk Possum. Wait, how dare. This isn't the Be Nice to Morgan show. Hold on. I'm changing the stream title. It is now going to be the Be Nice to Morgan show. We're all going to sit around. We're going to be nice to Morgan. And there's nothing that they can do about it. I run this show. I am the captain now. And stream is updated. All right, I want everybody to tell me what their favorite thing about Morgan is right now. Like I said, I will. Oh, yeah, the kindness is great. I really enjoy how, like, just the delivery on a lot of jokes is, like, so uh, incredibly perfect. Like, it's that wonderful, refreshing level of like a dry humor that like has the absolute ability to just like slap you with a rubber chicken out of nowhere and is chef's kiss, no notes. I'll be the Hannibal Buress archetype sitting in the armchair saying whack. Uh, Goes to Mike Naismith, manifest and chides you on your free throw form, and yet he has nothing to say about that dog to the chagrin of big basketball. Ah, man. Did you know that the original basketball hoop was a beach basket? Uh, yes. Morgan is very fun to lurk on. I always feel a little bad that like I lurk so much because like I want to be active in Morgan's channel more. So uh all right. Friendly reminder, follow Morgan as Moss. And if you don't, I'll find you. I will find you. All right. I think I've sufficiently bullied Morgan enough. We'll go back to also, I don't want to be too cringe, but I do want to point out I am excited because we are at 184 followers right now. We are 16 followers away from 200. I got to start thinking of a thing to do. I got to start thinking of like some way to humiliate myself for the enjoyment and satisfaction of you people. Can of soda in my lunch today. Yes, enjoy your can of soda. I'm trying to think of what would be a fun, dumb thing to do. Is is it too dumb to run? Ooh, Jackbox would be very fun. Jackbox would be fun, and I could we could play TKO, and I could put the cursed thing that I said in there. Evil Solo TTRPG thoughts beam. I mean, that was my other thought. Was either one, we do some silly community games and some friend slop maybe, uh, or possibly I run a one shot of Call of Cthulhu for some clowns. Would also be fun maybe, or we do it all. We take an entire day. We crack open the bones of life and we drink the marrow. Does anybody drink marrow? Like, is that like a thing people do? Like, that's an expression that I've heard is like, to like from the what was the Dead Poet Society? But like, you know, I feel like if I were to like, yeah, I mean like bone broth, yes, but I'm talking about like somebody. Let me pose a situation to you. Like you're just sitting, just chilling. You're in the break room in the office in this fictional thing where you may work in an office and you sit down and there are people there and like Steve from accounting sits down beside you and you're like, hey Steve, what's going on? And he's like, not much. How's the insert whatever thing you love and care about? You're like, okay. How about you, Steve? How's the 2.5 kids going? It's like, well, you know what they say. And you both laugh in that like way that you're like, I would go out of my way to like get Steve a coffee, but I really hope that I never have to like help Steve move. And then like Steve opens up his lunch bag as he sat down in the break room and he pulls out just a massive femur. And he looks you dead in the eyes. He looks you dead in the eyes. And his eyes go glassy and black, like those of a shark. Dead, dull eyes. And he looks at you, and he just starts applying pressure. And you see the veins on his forearms start to bulge. You see his biceps begin to swell. You see the sweat bead and drip down his forehead, along his brow, down his chin. You see he does not breathe. He does not move, with the exception of that muscular exertion. He keeps his eyes locked on you. You feel as though you see more pupil than sclera. You believe that his eye has become a solid black orb, jet polished to a mirror sheen. You can swear you hear something chanting in the distance. And as you feel this moment will stretch on to eternity, as you believe that you have reached an instant that has become eternity, there is a crack, a shatter, as though the universe itself has split, has fissured in a new Big Bang. Bone splinters shatter out, scattering across the break room. The femur is now held half and half in each hand. And in a blur of speed, Steve raises one to his mouth and begins letting out an inhuman slurping sound, a sucking, wet sound, only to then cast the empty bone husk aside and repeat the process for the other half. And you cannot look away. You want to look away, but you cannot do it. It is impossible. No matter how hard you try, you watch the entire insufferable feat. And as the ossified container for his nourishment clatters to the ground, he wipes his mouth with his hand, and he looks at you and says, "So any plans for the weekend?" So yeah, that's the vibe that I'm getting from like non-broth marrow consumption. Giant evil mosquitoes drink marrow. It's like their whole thing. You're painting a very vivid word picture, which makes me excited for possible DM Patagon. So you've been reading The King in Yellow as well. You know, I was once at a potluck and watched a Cajun kid do the same thing. Excellent. Wonderful. No notes. Hey, I should probably play a game at some point, right? Instead of, like, manifesting fucking creepy pasta through my pores at you all. Good times. All right, time to pull up Guild Wars. And we log in. And I make sure that you all know my password so that you can hack my account. Wait, no! There we go. All right. There's our boy, Appropriator Gunch. For anyone who wasn't here last time, we are embarking, and first and foremost, let me remember to update my category. I did it, folks. I did it. I remembered. But thank you for the backup, Morgan. I appreciate it. You're the best. Fatagans, Let's Be Drowned, and Jeff the Killers. But yes, for anyone who was not here, for Guild Wars 2, we made a new character with the help of chat, and what we decided was to make an Asura thief, this little goober here, named Gunch. Specifically, Appropriator Gunch, because Gunch is a thief and appropriates things. But to create a ludonarrative harmony, we decided that in canon, Gunch has choice paralysis and has created a device called the Cerebral Heuristic Autonomic Transistor, also known as C.H.A.T. And C.H.A.T's whole job is to make choices for Gunch, so that Gunch can spend time thinking about science. It's very dumb, and I love it. He's just like me, for real. And we finished the jumping puzzle. It's that time of year. It's time for Super Adventure Festival. What is Super Adventure Festival? Oh, y'all are gonna see. Do y'all want to see Super Adventure Festival? This is completely waylaying all the story stuff that I was actually planning on doing so that we can do something dumb. Get my daily login. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I'm talking about. All right. I think the portal's over there. Wee. Lord Vanquish has kidnapped the princess. You must save her. Note, during your adventure, food and other timed enhancements will have no effect, but will have their durations paused. Welcome to the Super Adventure Box. The most high-tech simulation you could possibly imagine. You are not prepared for the height of Asuran technology. And here we are. Love it. Begin your super adventure in World 1. Travel through the sunny glade into the dark woods and confront the ruler of the Kingdom of Fungus. You know, I was actually thinking about it. Probably not tonight, but I would love in the future to maybe see if anybody is interested in doing like a little community goof around fun night and stuff like that. Doing some dungeons or whatever like that. You know that you can play in exploration mode for educational content with lower danger? No, I'm a dumb man. The painful frustration you can play in tribulation mode, or we can just play the normal way, which is what we'll do. I will now perform my new poem. 2 responses to the new Heartland's Thai green curry chips. I don't understand these words. Oh no. The princess belongs to me now. You will never have her back. Ha 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 ha. She got yoded. Did you see that? You must rescue the princess. Here, take this pointy stick. Good luck with your quest. We must not give up. Our super adventure begins. Our time is now. This is the most the chip has ever tasted like the thing it says it tastes like. Why did I buy this? Thai green curry isn't the right flavor for a chip. Sunny Glade, confident that we will find her. I'm sure we can do it. What's the worst that could happen, right? I have killed a Banui. And I know what you're thinking. But you saw it. It was coming right at me. Alright. Come on, Snick. Got his ass. Oh, it's a limited time event. Super Adventure Box. Basically, in-game, they made a video game that people play. That's like full VR bullshit. But the full VR looks like this. Cheese. I do not need ye cheese. Ye cannot gather ye cheese. What do we got over here? Gordon the Racing Choya. Collect all the magic coins. Sounds like a super adventure. Oh, there they are. Alright, up we go. And we jump, and we jump, and we jump. I am the jump man. And we pop. And we beat up this monkey. Because it's a monkey in a video game, so it's a little bastard. Ow. See? Little bastard. Hey, fucko. Eh. Oh no. There we go. Now I have a key. And we hit the snick. Whee! Alright, it would be great if you gave me another life thing now. I would enjoy that. And jump! Never didn't have it. Not even once. They doubted him. They said he couldn't do it. They said he was a loser.
I'm not going to get in there with that octopus.
And we Yes, we beat that monkey's ass. Also, Egg, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I am sorry I am not paying as much attention right now as I should. Because I am trying to find... Nope, can't do anything with those. That's fine. That's fine. We're all fine here. Yeah, super adventure! What do you got in here for me? You got anything good? Those dogs are bees. Or those bees are dogs. Ooh, nice. 5 baubles. That's 5 times more than 1 bauble. And that's pretty good. Yes. Now perish. E. Let me jump. Oh no. I goofed. All right. We got a hand telling us where to go. That's always good. Nope. I goofed. Oh god. I'm a hack. All right. He's dead. God, please. Miku, please. Alright, kill Snake. Alright. Get you. Nope. Oh, that was close. And kill Snake. Yes, give me that cheese. Oh, thank God. Unlike in real life, the cheese helps me and makes me feel better. Alright. Kick his ass. Go up here. Go up here. Murdered that monkey. I'm not going to end up getting all the race things. And you know what? That's okay. I will murder him. And that's the real meaning of Christmas. Alright. Now give me that treat. Ooh, there's a little house here. I don't understand what you said, man. It was probably don't smash my stuff. But, well, you know. Alright, won't pay attention to chat. If a game lets him jump, he loves to jump. Oh, it's all good. Just came to leave a follow. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Talking is very busy helping Appropriator Gunch here play video games. He's like, what if up? This, oh yeah, oh man. Mad King's Tower. Whew. Why is Toggin even good at this? He's never seen a 3D game before. Wolfenstein is 3D, though. It's right there in the name. This looks like something we'd see in the background of a sitcom. Positive. Now, are the monkeys part of the game, or are the monkeys who are using VR? Yeah, unfortunately, this game is highly problematic in that it has like a whole monkey torment division, and they provide the enemy inputs, and it's not great, but sometimes you have to create the monkey torment division for next generation gaming. And you know what? Why shouldn't we? Monkey hell is Gunch entertainment. All right, and we'll hop on here. We'll bounce up there. And we'll jump around here. I love the little sounds they make. The wah, wah. I feel like I should be able to just open this cage because I have a key, but you know what? We're just gonna keep breaking it open. Oh god! Ah, shit! Ah, piss! A minor in fortitude and a minor in immortality. Thank you for saving me. Here, I'll show you the way to a new place. Okay, but first, I want my continue coins and all my bullshit. From that famous book, Don't Create the Monkey Torment Division. Now we venture into the dark woods, where shadows loom. Alright, I'll probably play another... Whoop, I got my event reward. Got my extracurricular. You know what? Like, this is a fun little diversion, but I think we'll... How do I get back? Which was adapted into the famous movie Monkey Runner. Benui. Now that you're here, maybe you'll buy some of my stuff. Oh, travel back to the hub. That's what I need. Doi. Fun little diversion, but I think that there's better ways to use the incredibly valuable time of chat. So we'll just hop on over here, head back to the real world. Oh, no, I didn't mean you all. I mean the computer inside Gunch's head. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. What? Okay. Let's talk to Zoja. Oh, For everybody that missed last time, too, let's get a quick recap on the story. I am Appropriator Gunch. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with charm. I am a member in good standing with the College of Dynamics. For those that don't know, the College of Dynamics is the Asura group that's all about like changing, live fast, break stuff, kind of mentality for science. My first invention was an infinity ball, and one day my adoring fans will say that I have surpassed even my first advisor, Mistress Zinga. I mean business. I'm the bruiser, the muscle, the bear you don't want to poke. My headband keeps my vision clear, no matter how physical I get. This is my story. Experiment gone wrong. We had a group that was working on our massively impressive golem. Unfortunately, the Inquest, the evil Asura group, messed around with it, and our pilot got fused into our golem and had her brain overwritten with a robot. So we messed around. Despite the Inquest's continued interference, we managed to extract Doxa from the MiG. We also took care of that skunk Teo once and for all. Kaz and Doxa took a much-needed break from the action, and I was awarded the title of Snaff Savant by the rest of the crew. I think I also impressed Zoja, as she promised to keep an eye on me and my progress from here on. All in all, not a bad day. So, now we're going to speak to Zoja to discuss our initial project, the Infinity Ball. Let's continue the story. Any sufficiently advanced science.
Good, you're here. Not a moment to lose.
Hello, Felicia Day.
I'm glad you came. I was messing around in my lab. Conducting open-ended research, and I ran across your infinity ball.
Ah, yes, my first invention ever. Still proud of it. Designed to show you a glimpse of the future. Well, a potential future anyway. It functioned well enough to earn a spot in the archives, but it wasn't as reliable as I'd hoped. The feasibility stabilizer was unpredictable.
Still, I like it. What would you say if I told you I could repurpose it into something useful?
Oh.
Take your best shot. I'd love to see your modifications. And thanks for the heads up. As always, your professional courtesy is impeccable.
Excuse me, Zoja. You've talked so highly of the Snaff Savant, I couldn't pass up this chance for an introduction.
Of course. C.H.A.T, meet the Snaff Savant. Savant, meet C.H.A.T. He's trouble, so don't let him drag you down to his level. You two play nice now. I've got work to do.
All right. I'm going to snooze this so we can get a little bit further in here. Shouldn't take too long. All right, C.H.A.T. Don't get me wrong, Zoja's a genius and all, but she's too cautious. You can follow her lead, but don't let her timidity and trepidation prevent you from achieving your dreams. Zoja? Timid? That's crazy talk. Zoja's opinion is one of the most valuable in Radasum. Doesn't mean she's always right. Your invention is a winner. Or it could be, if you with just a little more work. Why, let her do it. Any accolades from the Infinity Ball should be yours. What accolades? The Infinity Ball doesn't work, remember? It didn't work. That's my point. Maybe Zoja can make it work, but so can you. Especially if I help. You just need to stop thinking like a crew menial and start thinking like a genius. Take charge. I would like to finish what I started. Okay, I'm listening. What did you have in mind? I've conducted a cursory review of your designs, and I think the problem is all in the power input to output ratio. What you need is a high-yield power supply. Yes, that would make a difference, But where do we find one that'll work? Head over to the Luminates plant. I know the crew chief on their Megahedron Collider project. I'll send word ahead and set up a trial. Tell him I sent you, and you'll have a full run of the place. The Megahedron, of course. Okay, Shad, you're on. I'll meet you at the Luminates plant. Faye! Hello, let me get your one-of-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, Snaf Savant approved hello. And this hello is gonna come from Shad here. Ah, yes, hello. It's so good to see you. I was just busy being an impeccable genius, the kind that has, really, far too many important things to think about, but I managed to take the time to give you a hello. So feel grateful. You're obviously one of the more important people to be worth my time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to changing the very paradigm that we live in. Goodbye. We do at least know they pay well. This hello is brought to you by Raycon. Mother's Day is around the corner, and did you know that your mom wants me to shill headphones? It's true. I asked her that last night. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I've been bunched. Uh, Paradigm changing ass axiom verging little creep. I love my mom, but I really don't think she wants wireless earbuds. No, she doesn't want wireless earbuds. She wants me to sell wireless earbuds. Quick, someone clip it. All right. Let's see. Speak to the person. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're right. Huge difference. Okay. Got a little guy there. Pop out of the instance. Also, there's no way that hello was brought by Raycon. It was audible. No. If it were brought to you by Audible, then it would be single-handedly trying to stronghold book publishers into limited rights and stuff like that, and pretend like it's helping small publishing, while really it's just further cementing its stranglehold on everything that it can grab. Also, I love that we both were like, "Oh, Audible? You mean the another podcast slash YouTube sponsor that you never stop hearing about?" You misheard her. She wants you to sell earbuds. Damn, you right. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such family-friendly animal adventures as Gerbils in Space and well, I'll be damned, the Pet Beaver story. And I just want to tell you about Airbud 37. There's no way it's the same dog. That's the title of it. We can't keep lying to you anymore. There's no rules explicitly banning you from selling Airbud. All right. I am going to put on the ad break that I snoozed, which is kind of a dumb waste of a snooze, but I never said I was smart. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to go use the little Cosmic Horrors room. You should do the same. It sucks that Audible is horrific. I can't read books these days for some reason. Uh, I don't know how it fares in other countries. I really enjoy what is it? Libro.fm. That's my go-to because they get to choose like a local bookstore that they partner with, and they give them a cut of the profits. But again, I don't know the regionality of that, so it might not exist in places that aren't where I am. Yeah, hashtag not spawn. Hashtag could be spawn. Hashtag personally use it, enjoy it. Hashtag Six Semper Tyrannis. Hashtag end capitalism. All right, I'm going to go do those things that I said. You should get up and do things too. You should dance like nobody is watching. Uh, you should spoon fay. All right, so everybody, get up, get a drink, spoon fay, and then we'll be back here in 3. Okay, see you then. And we're back. Hope everybody avoided the Jeff Bezos bone zone. And if you didn't, I hope your time there was bearable. I mean, when someone wants a mildly obscure Star Wars character, could be Thrawn. Could be Spawn. Even trying to find the starting starting point of my Minecraft world could be nice. I like that. Me, when I'm a basic chess piece that could be anything, could be pawn. Also, I want to, before we continue, I want to tell everybody that today I managed to stop into a place that has like ice cream and stuff like that. And they had a special, and I got where they had like a sweet cream ice cream, and they poured like espresso over it, and it was so good. I don't remember what that's called though. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I Affogato too. Don't worry about it. Ah, 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 ah. I did actually have an affogato though. It was very good. Yeah. Now you get your choice of whether you want Dark Souls text or you want Grand Theft Auto text for how I finish you in that one. No one invoked the rights. Yeah, no, I invoked the wrongs. Don't worry. Last time I had an avocado, the restaurant never cleaned their espresso maker, and I suffered. Oh, that's horrible. I am so sorry. Dark Souls death noise. You cringed. Also, I really enjoyed all your puns. Those were very, very good. Me when I'm discussing the capabilities of a pen and paper medium with an expert artist could be drawn. No choice. It's the "you dear" message from the Shikanoko Koshitan intro. Speaking of weeb stuff. My father considering me before I transition could be son. I found out that there is a new Fist of the North Star. And one thing that you should know about me is that I fucking love Fist of the North Star. It is possibly one of the simplest pleasures in my life of watching a good man punch someone until they explode. You like when an anime is old. That's only half true. But I have heard that the dub for this is absolutely trash. And I have an urge to have a night in the Discord where I watch this. Because I would absolutely love to sit around with folks and enjoy making fun Oh, excuse me, hiccup. Making fun of very poor dub. Have an extremely good PS1 game for you. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I did glimpse that. It's interesting that Amazon seems to be going hard to bringing back classic animes. First Bubblegum Crisis, now Fist. Uh, Me when I can't quite remember the counterpart to Brains could be Brawn. I was considering that one too. Uh, me, me when I see hooved animals in the woods could be Fawn. Me looking at the brightened sky outside my window could be Dawn. You are all wonderful, and you are also deeply cursed. And I am imagining what you all could be doing with the level of intellect and creativity that you have if you used it for good instead of evil. Let's see what else. Me when I'm telling someone about the end of Twilight could be Breaking Dawn. I did want to play the Fist of the North Star like a dragon game. Yeah, they had. I played a little bit of the demo of one of the more recent ones, and it was pretty damn fun. And I think it was the one that was the like a dragon, which, you know, I mean, it would be good just as, like a dragon game, so. But then you add on the ability to explode a man with punch. Me when I'm an off-brand guitar classic could be John. God damn it. I was Ken. It was Ken doing the bartending, mixing a drink, and ended up calling that you're already drunk. Nani? And then you wake up just vomiting the next morning. No, I'm saying that your wordplay is too good. That you're a supervillain, Morgan, and that right now you're the linguistic equivalent of Lex Luthor stealing 40 cakes. I love the idea of the Omae wa mo shinderu, but like do it in the like slow it down so it sounds like the person is drunk. Oh my wa mo shinderu. Nani? I'm gonna kill so many of these people that I will eventually ally with like the ones of them don't that aren't the bad ones. God, this game is something. But I mean, I feel like every MMO starts out as like, what if murder hobo, and then eventually hones in on like, oh no, we actually have to like pretend like these other races aren't just there to kill. Nani? Holy shit, 40 cakes. Say that as if he couldn't do anything with 40 cakes. It's the opposite. You could do basically anything with 40 cakes. I gotta murder this man. He's in the way of the thing that I need. Ah, no! I'm getting shot by a man. Don't shoot me. I'm baby. Okay. And now I eat the goop. And I get the skill point. Hokuto no Ken that lets you freely edit the cutscenes, which are important moments from the story after beating it. That's why it's so hard to do media literacy these days. Every original premise gets walked back. I guess, like, in my mind, you know, the thing is, like, I understand that they do eventually, like, as the story goes along, are like, oh no, that, like, all of these groups are, you know, large and have, like, different factions in them, and, like, you've been murdering the bad people. The good people, you know, they're fine. And it's like, okay. I don't think that's as good as you think it is. Because it definitely feels like you're one of the good ones, but at the same time, like, I understand that it is also, like, a video game, and that largely the mechanic of video games is violence. It is the mechanism through which player agency is expressed. Having factions means someone has to be good is naive in the first place. Just Warhammer 40k. Yeah. Oddly remembering the old PS1 game Evil Zone. I am not familiar with that. Y'all know way too much, and frankly, if you're gonna hang around here, you gotta get dumber faster so that I continue to feel cool and important. Let's see. Me when the town's metal worker can't be found. Could be Smith gone? I'm working on it. No, you gotta catch up. Put in the work, Squid Man. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be cool. I don't think I'll be cool enough before the dance. Nobody's gonna want to go with me. Quick to the Squid Council. Nah, the Squouncil doesn't care about me. I haven't paid my dues to the Squouncil in so long. And the prom is tomorrow. Morgan. You don't get to come in here and talk about my friends like that. I'm gonna throw you in the dryer if you do it again. And it's not gonna be on delicate. I'm gonna earn this hero point. Evil Zone was a very odd fighter that had anime archetype characters fighting each other. Interesting. Squancel is funny, but what's funnier is going to squanceling. I'm just a normal amount of smart. Not very smart. I like to think that I am smart. Because I am someone who spent a large amount of of life believing that he had nothing to offer except being smart. And then I realized there are people that are a lot smarter than me, and I was like, shit, I gotta get funny real fast. The Squouncil? Man, it can't be the same one that was bothering me about the shape of my waves, could it? But, yeah, like, assuming I were a human and weren't, totally confident and cool and, you know, self-assured in myself, one might posit that were I to have a normal human life growing up, that I would have largely grown up feeling like a brain trapped inside of a meat prison, and that all my value was in intangible aspects that people would find by spending time with me. But thankfully, that's not a thing that I have to worry about, because I'm a super cool, near godlike cosmic entity, and I never feel scared or small or sad, because I'm awesome and I'm cool, I'm I'm really cool. So you had a tokusatsu-style cyber detective fighting against a young wizard prodigy, or the weathered old and happily married space bounty hunter fighting against the Yakuza Taoist practitioner, or the British punk rocker possessed by an evil antique sword versus the high school girl allied with her soul twin from an alter. Okay, that sounds rad as shit, frankly. Okay. Get that. Equip that. And joke's on you, Patagon. You are actually really good. Shit. Same, except I was like, actually, it's really cool not having to be the smartest all the time. Insert the meme of the guy breaking his chains. It was a really fun game. The campaign has intros to the fights done in the style of next episode on Photogen Orb B. I like that. That sounds cool. But I'm also a big fan of like that sort of meta level of like gameplay. I think I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite TTRPG sessions that I ever ran was a year-long campaign of Monster of the Week with some good friends of mine that helped me make Blake Sky Private Eye. And in it, the whole thing was framed as a lost show from like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer era. That oh, fuck you. You're gonna hit me with a lightning orb? I'm gonna stab you in the ass so hard that you forget your ass has been stabbed. There. But yeah, Monster of the Week, made in the vein of a like lost WB era, same time frame as like Buffy, Supernaturally, and the whole conceit was, we start with a cold open that like has none of the main characters in it, like some random schmuck, or like at best someone that's like tangentially related to the main characters, going about their business, and then some supernatural bullshit happens, and then the music cuts in, cue the intro credit sequence, and each player has to tell me like what their character is doing during the butt rock main intro sequence. Like they had to tell me what their actor's real name is, and then have like, you know, actor's real name is Garcia, and like what his character like was doing on the B-roll that they used for this. I played most of the week in my local library first, and so far only TTRPG experience. It's very fun. I highly recommend it. Amy comfortably at home in this setting, and the whole shebang. Like, you know, we would go through that, and like, you know, the butt rock intro every episode, and like every once in a while we would have like the DVD commentary, where we would have like a little segment either before or after the game, where each one of like the actors would talk about like some fun thing that happened, of some fun thing, some fun trivia, you know, like, yeah, you know, we had a really good time shooting this scene. While we were shooting it, we constantly had like weather issues. You know, so like eventually we just ended up actually shooting it during the rainstorm, and it actually came out way better. Or like, oh god, I remember, you know, we had so many takes of this one because Garcia's actor like just could not stop farting the entire time. And it's like, well, you know, maybe we shouldn't have catered from, you know, I can't believe it's not dairy, which it turns out it actually is dairy. Also, I realize I have been ranting for far too long and have not paid attention to chat. I apologize. Admittedly, I keep being told I'd hit the point where I'd stop being the smartest among my peer group. It didn't happen until PTSD ruined my capacity to function. Oh. Well, I still think that you're one of the smartest and most creative and coolest people that I know. So there. Deal with it, nerd. I'm gonna go see Mike next week. Oh, nice. Mike of the week. I've been labbing on rules for a TTRPG that's basically an exquisite corpse where each player writes a pitch for an expansion to a public domain story. That sounds really cool. Have you seen the Man-to-Man with Dean Lerner? Because that's what you're describing. I have not, actually. I'm Mike Smith, and you're watching the Dignity Channel. Like hearing you talk. Aw. Behind the scenes segments make beautiful interludes for a game like that. Yes. And I mean, like, honestly, it has so many dumb bits. If you all want to learn like the energy we took into that, we are all fans of a podcast called Neo Scum, and we definitely channeled the energy from that, which is a highly irreverent Shadowrun actual play podcast that is actively hostile with the rules of Shadowrun and constantly that is very much like, okay, this game says that we can do this. This game says this. No, we are a we are a pink mohawk cyberpunk game, and we are going to engage with the rules as such by breaking them as much as possible. Also, hey, how's it going? I hope that you are having a wonderful evening.
You've been struck.
I have a question, and I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Calling you Sully here. Yes, I just want to make sure. Because, like, okay, I thought so, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't having a fever dream sans fever.
Recognition.
So, yes, it is wonderful to have you here, Sally. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? One of my favorite systems, Unbound, has Session Zero essentially be the players and the GM working together to decide on the world. See, I always love that kind of stuff. That's just my general DM GM strategy. Is we're doing this together. Let's make something fun. It's a spin-off talk show in the world of. I love Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Hell yes, I'm in. And yes, I don't know, Sally, if you have seen before, but this is the character that chat helped me make. This is Appropriator Gunch. Gunch is a thief, works for the College of Dynamics. Gunch has choice paralysis, and as such, one of the creations that Gunch made is the cerebral heuristic autonomic transistor, or CH.A.T for short. CH.A.T's job is to tell Gunch what to do whenever Gunch has to make a choice. So, whenever there's something that Gunch has to decide, CH.A.T gets to decide. Pronouns: Gunch, Gunch. Would have checked before. I just called you Sully everywhere. I never checked the results of my poll today. I forgore. I'm also determined to try and write a TTRPG that uses blackjack as its I had a similar idea where I was actually working on a system that would go with the Blake Sky universe. I wanted to make a game that uses a playing card deck instead of dice. And that you had 4 suits that correspond to 4 attributes, stats, whatever you want to call them. You had diamonds for Moxie. You had hearts for Brawn. You had clubs. No, you had clubs for Brawn, hearts for Moxie, diamonds for. I can't remember what the specific breakdown was. And then you had like your eldritch arcane bullshit on one of them. And the idea that I really wanted to play around with was that it is a shared resource that the players have. And so the better roles that you take, or roles, I say, but the better results that you take, the more you hurt your future chances for success and your companions. So it is a balancing act of not not problem of the commonsing yourself and your team. Okay. Let me go back. I love games that let you build a world with the group. Highly suggest Land Once Magic or Ex Novo. Unbound does that. Like Deadlands. Yeah, Deadlands was like one of the inspirations, but I wanted to make it also have a little bit of like a poker feel to it, since it's, noir. There's the whole like, hey, like a bunch of gangsters in a back room playing cards and stuff like that. But I never got it to gel. And I also just didn't have a lot of people that were really interested in helping me play test. So it kind of just died on the vine. I played a few that use blackjack rules. Very fun. Always a neat spin. I have one that uses blackjack, and it gets progressively harder as you progress. You play awful men and are supposed to lose. Okay, so that has like a fiasco vibe to it. Then I like that. I think I need to make that game more horrible. So the game's particularly interesting. The quirk for Unbound is that your deck of cards is both your resource for accomplishing things and also your health. Also, it does include writing on and or tearing up cards in your deck. And they're dogs, and they smoke cigars. Fiasco has a much less unsettling vibe. I mean, fair. Fiasco is failure as a comedic state for the most part. Admittedly, I enjoy Unbound as a system more than its creator, which I still have arguments with him about. All right. Let's get... What are we getting? Damn, I don't even remember what we're procuring to orb. Let's get dangerous. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the spoon that never seems to be in the drawer. I am Darkwing Duck.
We won't let you get away with this. We will not let you murder Mother Tyria.
Mother Tyria's not in danger. But you will be if you don't let me get back to work.
Hedron's got to go.
Are you in charge? I'm here to apply the Megahedron Collider to an invention of mine. C.H.A.T sent me.
You picked a bad time, but I owe C.H.A.T a favor. I had to pull a few strings, but the Collider is all yours. Hope you don't mind a little noise.
Yeah, I saw the protesters. They looked upset. Why are they picketing you?
They hate me. We blew this place up too many times already, and now they fear that when we...
That is the most Asuran thing I have ever heard.
Life on Tyria.
Will it?
Doubtful. It hasn't so far. But hey, maybe today's the day. Most of my crew...
Maybe today's the day.
Want a disaster. Let's roll the dice.
Maybe it will happen today. Maybe today's the day. Maybe it will happen today.
Stop the madness! You didn't listen. Now we're all gonna die.
Ha, one less dirt hugger. Don't look so nervous. I can handle this.
Uh-oh.
Something's coming through the portal, and it doesn't seem happy. Tell you what, you kill whatever sticks its head out while I shut down the portal.
Okay. Sure, man. I mean, I don't think that it's necessarily a good thing that, like, you let that dude die. Oh, hey. Steampunk Minotaurs.
Well, I say that was completely unexpected. No worries. I'm here to help.
Hey, steampunk flying octopi. We get a lot of steampunk creatures around here, it seems. Steam Hulk. Yeah. Steam Hulk and Steam Rider. This is what you get when you mix, like, a comic book convention, an anime convention, and a bunch of steampunk enthusiasts. You get a Steam Rider and a Steam Hulk.
For a second there, I thought that might have been the big one. Goodbye, cruel world.
Good news. The world isn't over.
Machines like that just don't exist. Anyway, thanks for your help. Now I owe you one. Keep up the good work.
Time to retrieve the Infinity Ball.
That was unbelievable, unprecedented. We made history and saw the future all at once.
Empirically, it shows an alternate version of reality, not the future. And based on those mechanical monstrosities, a reality we're better off without.
Details, details. You should be excited. The Collider supercharged your Infinity Ball. Now it works on an entirely different level.
We need to test this somewhere remote, far from Ratassoon, with all its spying ears and innocent bystanders.
I have an old lab that I don't use anymore. It would be perfect. You have to do this.
I love how atypical we are in that we're concerned for the
I do want to see
populace.
this through, and if no one else gets hurt. All right, I'll meet you there and we'll run more tests.
All right. Let's get
Completion
that.
leads to satisfaction.
And we'll apply it to our gear, because why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I equip some bullshit? Power. What has the populace done for me lately, right? Come on. Come on. We're going to put on those ragamuffin toes. We're going to put on that iron ring. We're going to get in that iron lung. Hey, you should put that in there. That way I have more power, as opposed to whatever you were going to do instead. You weird goober. Alright. We'll put that there. And we'll put that one in there. And, well, that's better. Goodbye, Ragamuffin Toes. You served me well for all of 3 seconds. And now, we grab the bag. We do that. We open a thing. We deposit some stuff. We mulch all of our things. We eat the luck. We deposit the things. As it was foretold in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Oh, Gunch. When are you gonna get this figured out? But yeah, one of the things that I enjoy about this is that I know that some people are not fans of the heart system, and I understand why, because like there was something to in like World of Warcraft, for instance, like how your time like going and finding quest givers, and if you actually read the quests and like seeing what they were doing, feeling like you're a part of the life of people in these worlds and these communities, it was cool and you could really enjoy that. I do think that unfortunately that a lot of MMOs kind of shifted away from that. And if they're gonna shift away from it, I would rather them not keep the vestige of that sort of like quest and leveling system that makes you like still go to rote and specific points to engage with progress. I like it a little bit better when it's like, hey, you're in this area in order to like do the thing. You can engage with these tasks, or you can, for instance, like wait around and there's a quest going on here, like a world event. You can take part in that. And that can be how you make things happen. And we kill this person because they must die. I'm gonna shove your blood back in. The vestige of questage. Oh, there's a little guy there. I gotta murder him. So, like, killing all these little goobers does give me progress in this case. While I'm also protecting Zoid and his golems while they reset the power grid, you know. It's a good way to tie together progression with these kind of like flavorful little mini like quests and stuff like that. And another game that had something like that was WildStar, and I miss it, and I don't care what people say. It was a good game, and I love it, and I just wanted to come home. It left to go to the store for milk and cigarettes so long ago, and I haven't seen it since. I just want to play ball with WildStar, my favorite MMO, but it's gone forever. Now I'll have to settle for The Matrix Online. It's still wild to me that like The Matrix Online like had actual real canon ass stuff that happened in it. Like, they killed Morpheus in that. Speed up the robot. Speed up the robot. I feel like these robots could go a little faster, you know?
Unable to render response.
Alright. Come on, robots. Go, 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 go. On my other account that I don't use for this because it has like personally revealing information to some degree. I have an Asura that I really enjoy that I have created and posit as basically the closest thing to a Gundam pilot that I could imagine. Her name is Battletech Giru, and I put her in like the chunk. She is a warrior, and I put her in the chunkiest armor that I can find, and I gave her the. It is an absolutely bullshit garbage alt, but for the flavor of it, I put her in the summon a golem that you can climb in alt. Personally revealing it doxes his Goodreads account. Who told you? Next, you're going to tell me that you have access to my Letterboxd. Next, you're going to tell me that you see all of the H games that I play when no one is watching. Come on. Fix the thing. There we go.
Aha! I've done it! Defenses at the plant should be fully functional.
Yay.
Thanks to me.
Sure. No one is watching. No, you need to worry that I can see your Mal account. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to try to think of the funniest acronym for that. Man. Ass. Let's go.
And my college instructors.
Give spear. Alright, and spear. Is actually worse, so. Mauling agoraphobia llamas. Oh man, I feel sorry for those llamas, but they should have known better than to give me agoraphobia. Yeah, the website where you sort man ass into tier list. Man ass, let's go. I mean, I'm not opposed to that website. Like, if you link it, I'll go. I think that everyone should have at least some degree of man ass in their life. Even if you're not interested in men. Just to make sure that you're not. Like, to verify it. Like, I'm not saying that it's every day, but maybe like once a year just to check. Yep, still don't like avocados. It's like checking if you can move a pencil with your mind, right? Like, you probably can't. But if you can, you want to know. So, like, if you could man-ass, you want to know. Wah! It's a jaguar. Nope, still can't pull clouds out of the sky like cotton candy. Wait, you can't? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Not everyone can go Gear 5. It skips every third generation in my family. Raptor, go! Bah! Raptor, go! Drown! Let's contribute some golem parts. You never know when you might need them. We gotta get them back. Oh man, we gotta get these golem parts back before the school dance. Otherwise, we're gonna be so grounded. I wonder when the world event is. And dailies are done. Hooray. We've done the daily. And you know what that means. We have more bullshit in our inventory.
Rare and valuable.
Daily deeds done dirt cheap. Wait, no, I don't want them to be dirt cheap. I would like to be compensated fairly for them. Sorry, nope. No can do. You're gonna get pennies on the dollar. Alright. And we jump. We jump. Is it cheating to use the little glider thing? Yes. Do I care? No. Hey, get up there. Come on. Get up there. There we go. You just gotta Skyrim horse it. Oh. Ends in a minute and some change. So, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch these little leggies of mine. I'm gonna strongly consider what I should do with my life. You should do the same. Or you should do something fun. And I'll be back in 3, and I'll see you then. Don't get advertised to. If you do, I'll cry right here. I will cry on stream if you get advertised to. So, I'll see you in 3.
Hey everybody, it's me, Fatagan's Desk Possum. I just wanted to say, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Did you get a drink? Did you get something to eat? Did you say hello to Strap? Hello, Strap. I would read that, but it would hurt my voice. So I'm going to give it back to Fatagan now. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my desk possum just crawl up and wanted to say hi to everybody. Strap. Reminder to all of you that you matter, you're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You are not broken. I'm so proud of all of you for existing, and I'm so thankful that you are around. Trans rights are human rights. Stay safe, y'all. Hear, hear. Now, let us gunch, as was foretold in the Dead Sea Scrolls. We'll float over here. Let us gunch. Yeah, could I
This is a find.
could I get a lettuce gunch and light dressing on that? Maybe some like baby greens to go with it as well. And anything for you all? Oh, a strawberry balsamic with some diced celery. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, some sliced radish in there would also be pretty good.
When the reactor cools, the world's fury turned inside out.
Lettuce gunch with a side of Thinky Boost. Alpine Minotaur. 'Twas beauty killed the beast. I have called my dagger beauty. But yeah, Strap, thanks for coming in. I hope that you're having a good day. Oh, is this the start of the world event? We're escorting the clean 5,000 golem? Is it that time already? Go golem, go golem, go. Go golem, go golem, go. So, the Thaumanova reactor, where we are right now, is basically Guild Wars 2 saying, hey, what if we had Magic Chernobyl? This reactor is in a constant state of dimensional flux. It will try to kill you. And yeah, you know, normal stuff like that. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we're fine here. I'm sure that nothing could go wrong. Ooh, what do we got here? Another daily done. Nice, nice, nice.
6 feet tall.
Shoot that tar elemental. Wee. Chaos shard. Back. My bones. Alright, we'll follow you around. Hey, there's a whole bunch of these little guys.
I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else.
Siren! How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Raiders, for anybody that does not know me, I am Fatagan, your friendly neighborhood cosmic horror. We are currently playing Guild Wars 2, and we are playing a character that chat made called Appropriator Gunch. We have created the lore excuse that this little goober here has choice paralysis, and created a small computer embedded in his brain called the Cerebral Heuristic Autonomic Transistor, also known as C.H.A.T. C.H.A.T will make all choices for Gunch. That's its job. So, that's your job. But, Siren, what were you up to? What was going on? What'd you do? Was it Super Kicks tonight? Yes. I hope that you had a wonderful time. For anybody who does not know Siren, you should follow Siren, because 1, Siren is an amazing entertainer, and 2, Siren is an incredibly kind and generous and just altogether sweet person. And if you don't follow Siren, I will cry on stream right now. I will do it. I will weaponize your feelings against you. Don't test me. I will do it. I'm gonna cry too. How dare? But, Siren and Raiders, I can only assume that you have been enjoying the wonderful world of professional wrestling for some time, and that possibly you are so hyped that your nervous system is about to shut down from pure awesome. So, if you need to rest, if you need to get a snack, if you need to do whatever, please do so. Alright, and I now have the time to do the thing that I wanted to do.
Keep those Inquest agents away from my golem.
Yes. Oh, what do we got? Grab it. Dude, a match we watched was a legit 20 minutes of non-stop base, with basically a 10-minute straight sprint. It was legitimately as insane as you're playing up. Oh, no. I'm not, trust me, I know the shows that you watch. I know, there are a lot of times that professional wrestling is very much the greatest hits of, rote basic storytelling and execution. That is almost never what I find when I watch Super Kicks. I always get to see cool, exciting, interesting, or, if nothing else, amusing wrestling. So I am always grateful for that. But yeah, right now, our adorable little Gunch is participating in one of the big repeated world events that happens. The Thomanova Reactor Fallout. My little goober here is an Asura. They are basically what if a gnome had a bad attitude, a superiority complex, shark teeth, and a doctorate. And yeah, this is Magic Chernobyl that we're at right now, basically. So, fun times. We went deep into the Ring of Honor bag. Gotcha. Ooh, I got a weekly thing done. Kill Inquist. Well, that's easy to do when you're in the Asura starting area. Alright, so what we gotta do is we basically just gotta protect this ring for enough time, and then I'm sure that nothing bad is going to happen to our friendly golem here, who all he wants to do in life is suck up radiation and make the world a better place. I'm sure that everything will go great for him and nothing bad will happen. Foreshadowing is a literary device, etc., etc. Do a little flip. And now I do a little dance. I just love that like fire imp was just like, I'm here now. This is where I live. Ooh, this person has a jade golem. Very nice. Almost time. Yay!
Magic battery cell damaged. Failure imminent. Excuse me.
Oh no, keep it in. You can do it. That's an order.
Uh-oh.
Cannot maintain.
And he explode. And now he becomes a giant vortex of fire. You know, like you do. And the only way that you can beat a fire elemental is by shooting it with a bow and arrow. But we all know this.
I knew I'd achieve this.
Oh. Oh, there's a lot of people that are down. Whoop. We're gonna fall back for a little bit. Oh, we don't have like anybody here for this. That is unfortunate. We may not succeed at this. Whoop. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm not fine. Oh, shit. Ah, piss. Yeah, there are not a lot of people on this map. That makes this a little harder. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure that we'll be able to succeed. With the power of God, anime, and friendship, we can do it.
The reactor blew, the world's fabric turned inside out.
We just, we gotta believe.
Oh no, I pushed 5,000 too far and his magic lining ruptured. That fire element will incinerate the whole town.
Oh, Jesus.
Help! Assistance!
Yep. Yeah. We may be cooked. Both literally and figuratively. Can I get an ult yet? I don't think that I can. Well, I think I have an ult. I just don't think that I can use it. Which is the issue.
I need help.
Oh. Holy shit. Yep. I probably should not have helped them. One should affix their own oxygen mask before helping another. But yeah, we just don't have enough people here for this. I mean, it is a world event, so it's ideally meant to have like a sizable portion of a zone's population. And it does not help that a lot of people are falling very quickly.
Oh no, I pushed 5,000 too far and his magic lining ruptured. That fire element will incinerate the whole
And we gotta kill this Ember because he just keeps hitting. Alright. That's just kind of an asshole move right there. Oh, everybody's gone. Well, it's just us, team. But it's okay. I'm sure that we can do this. I'm sure that we can do this. I don't think we can do this. Alright. Well, the important thing is that we gave it the old college try. The College of Dynamics try. Ha ha ha! These are lore jokes. Alright, where's the... There we go. Man. Those fires really just don't ever let up, do they? Says here, eternal flame never goes out. Good to know. Okay. Now that's something on the par that I'm expecting. Oof.
Assistance!
All right. Ooh, we got mail. An introduction. We have not met, but I have long been a follower of your exploits. I am a collector of tales and great daring and heroism, and your name is coming up increasingly in the stories that have been reported to me. I've spoken to your mentor and suggestion was made that I contact you and add your stories to my collection. Your mentor was a member of an adventuring group known as Destiny's Edge. They were 5 legendary heroes, but went their separate ways about 5 years ago, for reasons I have yet to discover. None have chosen to share the story with me. If you discover the nature of their separation, I would be most appreciative. Thank you for your help in this, and I will be in contact with you in the future and hope to keep you in touch with the whereabouts of your mentor and other members of Destiny's Edge. You're Harold. Ah, we got a guy named Harold now. Good to know. Alright, and then we stab you. Okay. What do I got in my bag? No, I don't want that. Do I got any consumables or anything like that? I don't think I do. Which seems silly because didn't I make Gunch a cook? I feel like I should have consumables out the wazoo. My wazoo should be full. Jesus Christ. This dungeon. This absolute monstrosity wants me dead. Alright. That does not heal much. Is he going to White Castle? God, I wish. God, pick me up some sliders. I would absolutely destroy some White Castle right now. If there were any near me. But unfortunately, the Void Sea does not have White Castle. I mean, why do you think I come to Earth, to the mortal realms and stuff like that?
Help! I don't have
Holy shit, man. That's some bullshit. Yay! From beyond the grave, motherfucker, my poison does my work for me. Okay. I have a lot of skill points. And yet. Well, was mostly to a check-in before sleeping. Well, I appreciate that. And I hope you get some good sleep. As someone who suffers from chronic insomnia, I don't ever want anyone else to suffer from chronic insomnia. Ooh, iron ore. I can use this to make things. We are the crystal gems.
Hey, how did the collider test?
How did the collider test go?
Welcome to the threshold of immortality. The lab is prepped and ready to go. The proving ground is entirely empty. No one to get hurt, no one to steal our glory.
Sounds good. I'm eager to see what the
Too
Infinity
good.
Ball can do in a more controlled environment.
Then you've come to the right place. We'll shake up the world. Zojja, the Arcane Council, everybody. Let's get started.
The firmaments of the universe?
The area's clear, the Infinity Ball is primed. Let's see what we can see.
Come on, ball. Show me what you got.
It's working. A portal's opening. Come on, baby, show us the future.
Drink more Ovaltine? It's a crummy advertisement.
Look out! It's tiny destroyers. Another portal's opening. Get ready.
Tiny destroyers.
Flying destroyers? That's not even fair. Another portal.
Alright, what do you got now? That's a lot of destroyers you're throwing at me.
Oh my ears, it's huge. There's no denying we got results. But if that's the future, I don't want to live there.
It was a future, not the future. In terms of quantum arcanics, we accessed other potentialities, but the connection was extremely unstable. The Infinity Ball needs more
It's
power.
multiverse bullshit.
Otherwise, those portals will remain short-term doorways with no way to regulate outbound traffic.
I agree. More power will anchor and strengthen the portals. But this test just drained all the energy we got from the Megahedron Collider.
What we need is an entirely new power storage system. One that can store all the energy we need without requiring a recharge.
An entirely achievable goal. Let me clean up here, and then I'll meet you at your lab to review the data and plan our next move.
Okay. To the lab. To the laboratory. Like Dexter. We go back to Radissoon. The trials of Appropriator Gunch continue. Now what have we got here?
Before you start spitting fire, Zojja, calm down.
You did what? I told you once the Infinity Ball is way too dangerous. And you two idiots have been toying with it?
3 idiots. You're working on the Infinity Ball, same as us. And the Savant has a much better claim than you.
My device predicts danger, whereas yours creates it. This is your last warning.
Why can't we do
Stop
both?
this before you kill yourselves or others.
I thought she'd be angrier. Anyway, I can think of 2 potential power sources.
Ooh, I think we got a choice incoming, chat.
Has the other.
Come on, Shad. Zojja's already furious. We can't antagonize the Inquest and the Arcane Council, too. I want this as much as you do, but Zojja...
If you quit now, you'll both be disappointed. She doesn't want you to end up like her, stuck in her mentor's shadow her whole life.
She's not necessarily stuck. Zojja's done great things on her own. But you're right about me. If I don't finish this, I'll always wonder. Let's talk power sources.
Okay. I know of 2 power sources that might make the Infinity Ball sing. The Inquest has one, Counselor Flax has the other. The Inquest isn't known for sharing. What do they have for us, and how do we get it? Their invariant base competes directly with the Megahedron Collider in energy research. We just appropriate one of their prototype power cells, which they're bound to have and definitely won't miss. So it's a twofer, eh? Our benefit to the Inquest's detriment. Let's do it. Or that's one option. What about Counselor Flax? Flax carries a viable power source with him. You know, that fancy walking stick he carries. The jewel on the end of that cozier is a high output power cell that would be perfect for our needs. True, the council always gets the best gear. Okay, let's acquire Flax's crozier. Alright. I think now more than ever is time to call upon the people. All right. We're going to have this up for 2 minutes. What should Gunch appropriate? Inquest tech or Flax's power cell? Good luck, Godspeed. While we got that going on, I want to take a minute and thank everybody for being here. And I also want to point out that we've got something special coming up on Friday. I think I have the command queued up on here. Be Earth's Buddy coming up on Friday. Annual charity drive hosted by the Misa Deluxe, which big shout out to Misa Deluxe. Fourth year. They've raised $15,000 in the past for various charities, all with one focus: keeping the planet safe, doing our best to keep it clean. And I gotta say, there are a lot of amazing people that are involved with this. And we're going to be raising money for the World Wildlife Foundation. And I'm really, really excited to help and be a part of it. I've got something special planned for Friday. But there are going to be so many amazing people. So I recommend you check out Misa and Positivity's Blue Sky accounts to get more information. I'll post and repost stuff from them as well. And I hope that you're there for every step along the way. I hope that you consider giving. But if you don't have money, I know times are tight. I also would stress that you spread the word. Or you just be in chat. You help keep vibes up and high. And you make it a place where people want to hang out and, you know, try and help the world. So, all right, Inquest Tech. We're robbing the Inquest. And we got a new bow skin.
Finished.
Nice. Let's go take care of that. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen. should check that. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Let's swap that in there. And put that in there. We should get a salvage kit while we're at it. Because I think we are out. Alright, where are you at?
Could you attempt to...
Impossible.
I know you're around here somewhere.
Prevents any insurgent behavior.
Give me stuff. Give me stuff. There we go.
I'll be on my way.
I'll be on my way. And we got that. Can't use that. Can't use that. I can use that. Get rid of that. Salvage, salvage, salvage. 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 And you know what we're going to do with the rest of this stuff? Salvage it. Which, if I was smart, I'd have just done this from the start, because there's probably nothing here that I'm going to keep. Not that, not that, not those. Not that. Not that, not that, not that, and not that. So, eat those. Deposit. Eat luck. Eat more luck. It makes me a little depressed seeing like my magic find percentage, which is like the percentage that you get really good drops and stuff like that. And comparing it on this account where it's like, hey, it's in like the 20s versus like the hundreds on my other account. It's a little soul crushing at times, but you know what? Souls were made to be crushed. Sun Tzu said that. Okay, let's head back out here. And let's go kick some Inquest ass. You know, like you do. All right. And in we go. Oh, we got an event going on here.
Zero tolerance.
I'm helping. Alright, we just gotta keep these nerds safe. Oh, this person's like way high level. They're like just here to do like dailies, I guess, or whatever. Or maybe do a map completion? I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe clown care. Alright, what else you got? More over here, more over there. Alright, there they are.
Quick, kill him!
Oh, man. I woke up a little early this morning, and, man, I am really starting to feel it. I think maybe after this leg of this story, I may end up raiding out. I may end up calling it. As much as I would love to play more, because I also got an early morning tomorrow. That man's dead. Please, just fix the equipment.
Tall.
You're taking like way too long at this, my guy. 3 done. Come on, one more. You can do it. I believe in you. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Okay. Any day now. Oh, I don't know how many people here are interested in it, but I am a big fan of the anime and manga Gachiakata. And I just read the latest manga drop, and holy crap, there's some cool big stuff in there that I have been waiting for. I am excited. I am hyped. I'm frothing at the mouth. I'm champing at the bit. I'm screaming. And in absolute awe and excitement. And I want more. You must die. Link, so good to see you. You must die.
That should
This one recommends Master Talk to any.
I do love that my salvage gear is just a big giant fuck off tentacle right now. Blueberry muffins. Don't mind if I do. Glyph rifle, eh? Nah, I don't need it right now. I can't use a rifle until I get the Deadeye. It's the elite specialization, which I won't get for some time, so I should save my money or my karma or whatever. And we go in. Industrial espionage. Oh yeah, I don't have my glider because we're in an instance.
This is the place. Can you feel it? I can practically smell the power we need, and it's just inside. Come on.
I can feel
Slow
it
down,
calling
Sean.
through the air tonight.
We need more of a plan than.
Oh, no.
Come on. This is the inquest. They take security very seriously.
Relax. They expect people to steal their best stuff the way they steal from everyone else. But we're not after their best stuff. We just need one little power source from one forgotten corner of the lab. It probably won't even be guarded. And if I'm wrong, we'll just sort them out like we did those portal monsters. I mean, it's the inquest.
I think C.H.A.T may be a bad influence.
All right. Let's just grab the power source and get out before I change my mind.
Sentry duty is always such a colossal.
Sentry duty's always such a colossal. My blood. It used to be in me.
Vacate these premises. Okay, I definitely heard something. I think someone's coming.
You're right. I'll hold them off. You go warn the supervisor. Tell her to send backup.
Yeah, go warn the supervisor. See how that goes for you. Patrolling the college makes you wish for a nuclear win. Magic nuclear. Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen of the inquest, behold, two of the stupidest thieves who ever went a-thieving.
I'm appropriating. Thank you.
That you tried to infiltrate our base, or that you made it this far. Doesn't really matter, though. No one will ever know you were here, and no one will ever find your remains.
I don't think that's true.
It probably won't even be guarded. You're a clod, Shad.
Claude.
Oops.
I've scraped stuff off my shoes, that swine. Away from that. Somebody stop them! Pity you came such a long way just to die at my feet.
I'm not scared of you. Wow, that was very easy. Like, frankly, too easy.
I knew there was nothing here we couldn't handle, and you were worried.
I'm still worried. About you. Do you even know what consequences are?
Sure I do. They're what happens to people who fail. And we didn't fail. The power source we need is right here.
grab it and let's go. The only thing that can redeem this fiasco is a perfectly functioning infinity ball.
No problem. The final testing ground is all set. I'll meet you
If
there.
only someone had
Then this
told them they
fiasco
were
is
going
as
to
good
be
as redeemed.
appropriated. Solomon Grundy want pants too. All I want are pants. A decent pair of pants. Oh, I'm dumb. I haven't even been training these up. That's why I'm like, I'm a clown. I'm a clown person. Give me 1 sec. I'm a little out of touch on current builds, so I'm gonna look up a good PvE the build. Guild Wars 2. Meta battle. PvE. Open world. Core power thief. All right. That's going to be deadly arts, critical arts, and trickery. Deadly arts first. You got it, boss. Hey, boss. And then we put in for number 1, Serpent's Touch. Number 2, Dagger Training. Makes sense. Even the odds. And that's all we've got the stats for right now, but that's fine. We'll get more later. You reminded me I had a chapter of Rebuild World to read. Good, I'm glad. I like when I'm useful. Okay. Any minute now. Any second. Oh, dang. It's all the way up there? Okay. Whatever you say. I'm going to cheat so that I can get there a little faster. Okay. And through here. I love that the Skritz little settlement here is called Skritzburg. All right, 3 minutes. Don't know if we'll be able to do the thing in that time frame, but we'll try. At the very least, we'll try to get there so that we can jump right into it. And up through here. Wrong way, wrong way. Abort, abort. Right. You ass. Click Flint, hello. Let me get your one-of-a-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, freshly mined hello before this ad break starts in a minute and 40 seconds. Click Flint, did you know that there is a force that exists that is directly proportional to the product of the mass of two objects divided by the square of the distance between them, and that force, which we know is gravity, is only a fraction of the force, a fraction of the influence that you have because you're awesome. Glad you're here. Welcome. And then, meanwhile, some science nerd is like, well, yeah, gravity's the weakest of the fundamental forces, you idiot. If you really cared about him, you'd have said that he was more important than, like, strong nuclear force or something. To which I'm like, shut up. But we got ads in less than 30 seconds. You know what that means. Get up. Get a drink. Go powder your nose. Be back here in 3 minutes, and we'll wrap up the tale, for now, of Appropriator Gunch and the Infinity Ball. I'll see you then. Okay, I am back. And let's do this, he said, with gruff, resolute tenacity, the kind that would make lesser beings quiver. Also, Clicklet, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. I really appreciate it. That means the world to me. Big Golem. 3 a.m.
This is it. We're going to catapult ourselves to the heights of intellectual achievement. I know this hasn't been easy for you, what with all your ethics and whatnot, but I just wanted to say how impressed I am, how much this means to me. Progress demands risk and sacrifice, but it's worth it. Now, let's see
what's going to go wrong.
Stop right there. Do not activate the Infinity Ball.
Too late, soldier. The process has already started. You can't stop progress.
Listen, my Danger Scope 5000 went critical when I tuned in, you idiots. You're going to kill us all.
Hooray!
I'll live forever as a genius. Now shut up and enjoy a glimpse of another reality. Hello, soldier.
Chaos control.
Recognize me? I'm the one you tried to bully into subservience and mediocrity. But I left you behind and achieved greatness. I am the Grand High Sovereign of my reality.
Whatever you call yourself, you don't belong here.
It's Evil Gunch.
I can do anything I want. And here, as in my world,
Evil
the
Gunch.
obstacle to my transcendence is you. To become all that I am capable of becoming,
Look at
you
him.
must die. It's my destiny.
Evil Gunch.
My pleasure. Wait until you get to know my creations. In my reality, they conquer Tyria. You don't stand a chance. In your world,
We have my own clone. Now neither of us will be virgins.
Admiral Shod, just like the Battle of Divinity's Reach. Sovereign, eh? Hang on. What's my brand
Alright, gotta kill more steampunk critters. Needs more stabbing.
Admiral of the Conclave. Just so you know, killing myself is not something I enjoy, but it is necessary.
Shut up. I'll live forever as a genius is such a good comeback. Time paradox, but not really, because it's an alternate reality.
Unsettling. I can't deny the notion of ruling the world is appealing, but not if I have to out-inquest the inquest to achieve it.
Just because your double went bad doesn't mean you will. You'll have me to guide you, and then I get to be Grand Vice Admiral.
Shut up, Shod.
Shut up, Shod.
The Infinity Ball is a dead end. I'm going to gut it and keep the shell as a reminder of what a genius shouldn't do. I'm sorry, Zoja. Those things my double said about you holding me back? Not true. The way I see it now, you provide focus for my genius, not limitations.
That's good to hear. I'm willing to put this little imbroglio behind
If
us
someone
and
hit me
recognize
with that, I'd be like, oh no, I've been
I'll be keeping a
owned.
closer eye on you from now on.
At least
If
he's
you
not a
turn out to be a
mushroom.
dimension-traveling
You
visitor
can't
from
kill
the future,
those no
I'll
matter
have to take you
in
down
any
like a
way that
rabbit.
matters.
Don't worry. If
Like
we stay
orcs.
together, we can both achieve our full potential. In a good way, not in a crush the world beneath our hobnailed boots way.
Count me in. Since the ball is drained of power now, it's no longer a threat. And since I'm not listening to Shod anymore, neither am I. See you around.
Smell you later. Hooray. A new mastery point that won't matter until I'm done with all of my leveling. So I don't know why they give them to you along the way, but whatever. Yeah, expose weakness. Love to see it. I mean, yeah, you can eat the mushrooms, but, you know, I just feel like that's going to have a negative impact on people emotionally. You know, it's bad for morale. Eh? 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 Oh, I got a ring. And let's go for power.
I never knew these bandits were.
And that doesn't really help, so, okay.
The west of the wildlands is riddled with them as well. We've even seen them consorting.
Protean coat. All right, let's equip that. I like that coat. I think it looks cool. Put on them toes. We don't mind sucking on toes. Now you're talking me and JB. Now you're talking double team supreme. I'm gonna need a minute for that joke to sink in. Excellent. A+. No notes. Excuse me. I just tuned in, and what did you just say? I assume that you were talking about me singing the Tenacious D "We Don't Mind Sucking on Toes" bit, but which, for the record, is a song and nothing else. I swear, you gotta believe me. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. Corn cob. Okay, got that. And now that should be all she wrote. Let's help him. We gotta help the Scrit. Where are the Scrit? Take me to him, you little goober. Okay, they're over this way. Let's save these Scrit. And that'll be the last thing we do before we raid out and I go to bed. Because I'm a sleepy boy.
Look who's back. It's me, by the way.
Please die.
You got me.
Yay. I'm helping Daddy. Time to commit small-scale massacre as a treat. Now, is it moral and just to slay someone who is running away from you, who cannot threaten your life? People have varying opinions, you know? What matters is that I needed those bandits dead.
That'll silence you.
That's a silly sound. Okay, and wait. Anything up here for me? Nope. Depends if you want to. Ooh, there's a vigil engineer over here. Ah, it's that. I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna not do that. I'll get to the next waypoint over here. And then we'll call it a night. You're crazy. Alright, jump. Restless arboreal spirit. Yeah, sure. Sometimes you gotta murder a restless arboreal spirit as a treat, you know?
I've been immobilized.
So I looked away and you dinosaured, but actually Gunch is just small. Oh yeah, Gunch is like an Asura, and Asura are half pints. They're goofy little goobers. They're tiny little dinguses. Yay! I have a friend. And by light years, the easiest to solve most jumping puzzles. You know, having trained in the hyperbaric time chamber that is having a Char main character, I have actually like gotten to where now Char are easy for jumping puzzles for me, and everything else is hard. We trained him wrong as a joke. Uh-oh. I ruined that. I don't think we're gonna get it in time, gang.
That'll silence you. You're kidding. More accolades.
Oh, hey, we did succeed. Hooray. Yes, the Char are the best. Like, I love the Asura too, don't get me wrong. There's really only... There's one species that I am ambivalent toward, and there's one species that I'm not a fan of. Everything else I like. Yeah, there for me too. Comically, I pull out and put away my weapon because their two stances change viewpoints so much. It makes jumping puzzles so much easier. Beware his song about big butts. He beats you up while he plays it. If you've got an ass, I'll kick it. Mwah. A species that doesn't just JB Weld watermelons on to say female is nice too. Yes. Fluffy tail. Fluffy tail. Okay. But we're gonna call it for there. 'Cause I am Sweepy Boy. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, for having a good time. I really enjoy this. I enjoy the fun chats that we have. I enjoy getting to play my silly little comfort game and turn my brain off and do the thing and have a little bit of nostalgia re-exploring this. May your dreams be more peaceful than your game was. Yeah. But, yeah. In the future, I don't know if we'll do it for, like, Gunch stuff or not, but, I would really love to have, like, some days that we see about getting people together and, you know, either level people, go through story, go through dungeons, you know, whatever. I think that could be really fun. So think about that. Next up on the docket, Friday, we have Be Earth's Buddy. Here, 7 o'clock. We're going to start. I'm going to be playing a game that captures the heart of the event, being environmentally conscious, and still has my je ne sais quoi about it. Je ne sais quoi is a French term meaning it's a dumb point and click adventure game. It is EcoQuest. And I'm so excited to play it. I've never played it before, so this is going to be a whole new experience for me. It's French for stank. If I joined, I have a level 80 of each class, but with their side kicking system, I could join for anything. That's true. And, like, I definitely have a lot of stuff. It's on my, You too, Dan. I appreciate that. But yeah, my on my main account, which again I don't use because it has some personally identifying information and stuff like that, and because I wanted to kind of start from scratch. I have so many characters that are all level 80. So many. But yeah, let's see who we've got that we can raid, huh? You know who I never get to raid and is on right now? Let's raid Bagel Gremlin. I am so excited. Okay. For raid message, whatever emotes you've got. So feel free to enjoy that in case we want to use a bagel since Unicode comically has one. Uh, I mean, feel free to throw that in for your emote or whatever. You know, but I just I really want to see how confused people are by the term "get gunched." So I'll see you all hopefully on Friday for Beers, buddy. Gunch or Nazi. That comes later in the story. Don't worry. But I will see you on Friday, hopefully. I'll catch you then. Goodbye.